You've got a little marketing tactic called a mini retreat. And I'd just like you to just talk about that a little bit because, again, it's something that I hadn't come across despite speaking to lots and lots of glamping site owners across the world. So, yeah, just tell us a little bit about that. And Kevin, I think it was your idea, wasn't it?
It was my idea, and it came while I was actually leading a retreat. And I thought, how can we scale this retreat to hundreds of people? Because it's such an incredible experience to be on retreat, seeing nature, being with people you care about. And just the thought hit me of doing like a mini retreat, and I pitched it to Izaac. So he gets 90% of the
Yeah.
credit because he's enacted this. So I'd love for him to share a little bit about what a mini retreat is.
Yeah, so mini retreats were, as he said, an idea that he came up with that was basically a way to get people out to a retreat without having to leave the immediate spot that they were in. So there's this concept that other people call and that I like to call doom scrolling. I don't know if you've heard of that, but it's where you're kind of locked to your phone, just scrolling, reading about all the horrible things that are happening and all the struggles that people are dealing with in the world right now. And our goal is just as a whole to get people away from that. So to give people a break, rest, rejuvenation from the weight of the world. So mini retreats were a way that we try and accomplish that for people. What they are is 15 to 30 seconds of video of something on our property. Usually it's nature. So my favorite is actually a video that looks out into the valley from our opposite cliff edge. It's 200-foot view into this valley where you can just see for miles. And it's 30 seconds of just the trees doing their thing, just swaying back and forth, enjoying the sunlight, enjoying their day. And what we tell people is to stop doom scrolling just for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever you can give us. And as you watch this video, just take a deep breath in and out. And then you can continue on your journey. But our hope is that those 10 to 30 seconds really help revitalize people and pull them out of that social media doom scrolling kind of slump.
Yeah, that's great. We'll hopefully share some of those on our Instagram feed in time as well. And obviously, what you said there, that brings value to people's lives, but also it can be a good marketing tactic just because it's so unique and it shows off your property in a completely different way to what most people are used to. And you also told me about another marketing technique that is kind of old school, really, thinking about it, but it's had a big effect for you. And it's something that prospective glamping site owners might want to employ themselves when they start their glamping businesses. And you use press releases just when you started and opened your site. And even though it's not fancy, it's quite old school, it had a big effect on your occupancy rate from day one, right?
Yes. So this is something that admittedly, like I wouldn't have thought to do if I wasn't married to Katie, my lovely wife, who is professional in the marketing world and PR world. So because of that, I also think it's something that a lot of glamping business owners might not think to do, because from what I understand, a lot of folks getting into this industry are self-made. Like a lot of folks don't have backgrounds in marketing or business, that type of thing. So press releases have been huge for us. And you can find templates for them online, breakdowns of the proper ways to write everything and format everything. But it's just a really simple, one-page way to get people interested in what you're doing. So what I would do was I wrote up a press release and I literally sent it to as many magazines, newspapers, websites, publications in our area as I could find. And, most of them we didn't get a response back from, but 5 or 6 of them took our press release and ran with it, wrote up articles for us, about us, shared our photos, shared our website, and it's just been huge for us. It's kind of hard to believe, but the newspaper industry, the news industry apparently is still going strong, because we got a good amount of business from just taking the time to write that 1-page press release and send it out via email.
Yeah, so that's a lesson for prospective site owners: is do not discount the old media. You don't have to focus on Instagram and Facebook all the time.